Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We're just about 7 minutes or 6 minutes away, from starting our Monday evening net. So stick around. We'll be going down the list of East Coast states, taking your check-ins. Serving out of Raleigh, North Carolina here for the East Coast. We'll get down a list of East Coast states. Hopefully you'll check in with us. So stick around, please. We're starting in about 6 minutes. Look us up on the NetLogger app, web app, and you will find us under Alpha Hotel or Romeo November, 75-meter East Coast VoiceNet. Once again, back for another evening VoiceNet. CQ, this is Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel with AMCON Ham Radio Network. We will be conducting a Monday evening VoiceNet here on the frequency at the top of the hour. Please check us out at AmericanContingency.com. That is AmericanContingency.com. We are the communications arm of American Contingency. We consist of a nationwide network of community-oriented local groups, and our mission is to inform, equip, and train the class of Americans to be self-reliant, resilient, and prepared for any contingency. Let's see, I've got us announced on NetLogger 2. The app is running, ready for your check-ins. We'll get you logged in. Look up Alpha Hotel or Romeo November, AHRN, 75-meter East Coast VoiceNet. We've got a good history of being up there and logging some good nets, so hopefully we'll get a good start to 2024. Hope everyone had a fabulous Christmas celebration and New Year's with your loved ones, and welcome back to the AMCON Ham Radio Network, the VoiceNet. So stick around. We'll be starting in 4 minutes. My name is Philip, located in Raleigh, North Carolina. Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. CQ, this is Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. Listening to a little recorded audio here. Sorry, please back on the announcement here. We are located in Raleigh, North Carolina. At least I am. I'm your NCS for this evening's 80-meter or 75-meter VoiceNet. We've got it loaded up on NetLogger and ready to take your check-ins. We're going to be starting here in about 2 minutes, so stick around. My name is Philip, serving out of Raleigh, North Carolina for the AMCON Ham Radio Network. So stick around, please. We'll be going down the list of East Coast states, and hopefully we'll get you check in this evening. We are just about 2 minutes away from starting up the Monday evening net on this frequency. My name is Philip, Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. And just while we have time before starting up, please check out our website, AmericanContingency.com. That is AmericanContingency.com. The AMCON Ham Radio Network is the communications arm of American Contingency. We consist of a nationwide network of community-oriented local groups And our mission is to inform, equip, and train the class of Americans to be self-reliant, resilient, and prepared for any contingency. So please check it out, and please log in with us tonight. Check in with us tonight. We'll be going down the list of East Coast states here shortly. We're about a minute away. Well, good evening, everyone. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel, located in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm your net control station for this evening's American Contingency Ham Radio Network's 75-meter voice net. This is a directed net for the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We do this every Monday, barring some holidays. Everyone took a break, or I just took a break this past Christmas Day. I hope everyone enjoys friends and family and had a fabulous Christmas holiday. We're back once again for another year. It proves to be a very interesting year. And we could, unfortunately, or maybe just out of necessity, practice what American Contingency is all about. Our mission is to inform, equip, and train a class of Americans to be self-reliant, resilient, and prepared for any contingency or emergency. Please check out our website, AmericanContingency.com. That is AmericanContingency.com for some very pertinent information to help you get through any type of situation, or at least be very prepared for it. Power outages, flooding, all sorts of contingencies. We welcome you to this evening's net. Once again, Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. The purpose of this net is to take check-ins, past emergency or priority traffic, past public announcements or other important information, and to maintain a general preparedness in the event of an emergency. We do request you to spend some time with us this evening. We might need to have you do some relays if net control station does not copy a check-in. We'll definitely be happy to have a relay. You can break right on in if you capture something that I don't hear before I move to another state. And we will be going down a list of all East Coast states here and getting check-ins from each state. So at this time, we'll go ahead and break and pause for emergency or priority traffic. Emergency or priority traffic only, please call now. All right, nothing heard for any emergency traffic or relays. Let's continue on. We're going down a list of East Coast states, as I stated. When I do call your state, please provide your name and call sign for your check-in and use the standard NATO alphabet. I usually request a little situational report of what's going on in your neighborhood, your neck of the woods, so to speak. What the gas prices are, how's the food holding up, and what your weather is. Keep it short and sweet, about 20 seconds or so, and if you have any lengthy net announcements, we will come back to you. Just let me know you have something to announce, and we'll give you a spot after we're done taking all our check-ins. We'll definitely come back to you. I believe I previously stated that relays are encouraged. If I move on and don't capture a station checking in, please break in and let me know. And with that, we'll take a sip of water, and we are going to get started with our check-ins. All right, folks, you're tuned in to the AMCON Ham Radio Network 7-meter voice net, East Coast voice net. What we're going to do is, as usual, traditionally, and maybe I need to change the tradition, but we will stick with this tonight. I'm going to start off in my home state, North Carolina. If you're located in North Carolina and would like to check into the net, now is your opportunity. Call now.
November 2, Hotel Juliet Kilowatt.
I got a November 2 Hotel Juliet Kilowatt QSL.
QSL, name is Paul. I'm up here in North Carolina.
Well, I'll tell you what, Paul, you sound like you're right next door, and indeed you are if you're anywhere in North Raleigh. So welcome to the net. What's going on? I know what your weather's doing, but give us a little situational report. And by the way, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, doing very well. My first time checking in from Meadow, just sitting around and heard you. And yeah, I'm a few miles north of you. My address is on the QRZ, but I'm up in North Raleigh about, I guess it's 5 miles north of Glenwood, up Creedmoor, to give you an idea. So, yeah, I heard you had a good strong signal, and I'm not going to ask you for a signal report because I don't think it's necessary. But, yeah, I was up 4 o'clock this morning running some New Year's Day nets, rooster net. We had a 6-hour ordeal starting at 6 a.m. running through noon. So I just figured I'd check in, say good evening, and I'll make this my one and only because I'm dragging since I've been up so early. But yeah, thanks for checking me in, and I'll be listening for a little while here. N2HJK, back next.
All right, N2HJK, Paul, thank you so much for giving that last little squeeze the juice there for checking into a later net and 6-hour rooster net, man. That's great. I'm glad you're doing that, and you're sounding really good. Of course, yeah, plus 20. I'll give you a signal report anyway, but very clean, super clean, plus 20. So thank you, sir, and 73 to you.
73, thanks.
All right, let's continue on with check-ins. If there's anyone else in North Carolina that would like to get checked into the net, please call now. All right, one more call for check-ins from North Carolina. Call now. All right, nothing else heard from North Carolina. That leaves me and Paul. We got N2HJK representing North Carolina along with KO4AQH, your NCS station. All right, let's move on. Let's see if we can get any check-ins from South Carolina. We're going to move on down south, take a southward route along the East Coast and the southeastern states. Actually, it's a little more than just the East Coast states. So let's go ahead and see if we can get any check-ins from South Carolina. Call now. This is KO4AQH of the AMCON Ham Radio Network taking check-ins from South Carolina. Call now. All right, we can check South Carolina off the list tonight. We're going to move on down south a little bit to Georgia. If you're located in Georgia, Gulf Alpha, Georgia, call now.
Kilo 4 Tango Victor Radio.
I got a Kilo 4 Tango Victor Radio QSL.
Roger that. This is KK4 Tango Victor Radio here in Byron, Georgia, Middle Georgia. Over.
Well, you sound like you're in my neck of the woods. You sound like you're right here in Wake County, North Carolina. Very good signal, and hope you're doing well. What's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
Man, we're just sitting out in our shack tonight, and I was just kind of scrolling around, and I found this, and I've been waiting. I'm glad you got to Georgia quick enough. Name is Eric here, Echo Romeo India Charlie, right now here in the small town of Byron, which is located near Warner Robins and Robins Air Force Base, and a small town about 30 to 4,200 people, Right now, 48 degrees outside, temperature dropping, humidity is 57%. Inside my shack right now is 68 degrees with 41% humidity. The wind is 6 miles per hour out of the west here outside the shack, and our pressure is 29.92 and rising. We're running an AMCON 7300 amplified with a heat kit SB221. I'm running about 850 watts right now. I'm sending it out to an Electro Voice RE320 and a Symmetrics RE320 compressor, and going out through a off center fit dipole at about 80 feet. Over.
Roger, man. Very, very detailed, nice representation of what you're running, sir. That sounds good, and you're sounding really clear. I'm also running an IC 7300. I am barefoot, however. I'm at 100 watts using a horizontal loop, an 80-meter horizontal loop, and I'm capturing you really well. So that 80-foot dipole is doing a great job and lining up with my horizontal, sir. It sounded really good.
Roger that. You're doing about 10 over S9, and coming in nice and clear. Like I said, the name is Eric here in Middle Georgia, home of pecans, peaches, and cotton.
Awesome. Pecan pie, however you want to pronounce it here in North Carolina, is something we all grew up with and love here. But, well, look, Eric, I've got you logged in. Let me make sure I did so. Yes, I do have you representing Georgia. That's excellent hearing from you, and a great start to the new year. And keep up the excellent ham radio work, buddy. It's sounding really good.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment. And these can't beat these 7300s. Have a good evening, sir. And I'm just glad to be checking in there. Over.
Roger that. And if you get an opportunity, I am an NCS center for the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We're the communications arm of American Contingency. So check out that website if you have a chance, AmericanContingency.com. You'll find some good information there. It helps people prepare for emergencies, power outages, tornadoes, whatever. Very emergency-minded website. So check it out if you got time, buddy. It'll be worth your time.
Will do. I've got it written down here on my physical logbook that I use with a pen. And actually write things down, almost like a radio diary. How about that?
That's excellent. I like the direction you're going with that and have been going with it. So I'm doing the same thing. I've got my 0.7 millimeter ink, or lead pencil, writing on paper myself. So we're doing good. But look, hey, 73 to you. Come on back. I do announce this stuff on that logger every Monday, the frequency that we're on. So if you want to find out where we are next week at the exact same time, look up Alpha Hotel Romeo November 75-meter East Coast voice net, all right?
Roger that. Can I get your call and name, please?
Absolutely. My name is Philip. My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel.
That's interesting. My brother's name is Philip. He is KA4 Kilo Alpha 4 Kilo Oscar Echo. And I have you as Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. Over.
Roger. You got it, sir.
Appreciate it, Philip. Nice talking to you, man. Well, we will catch you later. This is KK4 TV.
All right, KK4 TVR, KO4HUH. Let's move on. We got a nice representation for Georgia tonight. I'm going to make one more call out for anyone else from Georgia that would like to join Eric on the net. Call now.
Hey, Philip, real quick, what's my S meter reading over there in where you're at?
Man, you are nudging up on 20 at times, but you're pretty solid plus 10.
Roger that. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, actually, that last remark, you were right at 20, so you're hanging out in those brackets there.
Great to be alive.
Okay. Excellent. All right, let's move on. We're going to move on to the next state down. We're going to hit Florida for check-ins. If you're located And Foxtrot Lima, the great state of Florida, would like to join us on the net. Call now. Kilo Ocean 4, Charlie Echo Quebec. Justin representing Florida. Coming in really good tonight, man. I've got you like 5'8", 5'9", coming through nice and clear. How's it going, Justin? All right, KO4CEQ, KO4HUH. Yeah, I noticed that you had posted it up, and I hit it for just a second, but then I noticed it was right 0 Zulu, and I had to stop it. And but I appreciate you doing that. It's good stuff, and I'm glad we both got a good signal to you tonight. So thank you, sir. Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Echo Quebec from Florida, and thanks for what you do for the AMCON Ham Radio Network and American Contingency in general. 73, Justin. Let's see if we can get anyone else from Florida to check in with us this evening. Call now from Florida. All right, nothing else from Florida at this time. Let's go ahead and gather up some more of our southeast states. We're going to go ahead and try to get some check-ins from Alabama. If you're located in Alpha Lima, Alabama, call now. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We are taking check-ins from Alabama. Call now from Alabama. Nothing heard at this time from Alabama. Let's see if we can get any check-ins from Mississippi. We are taking check-ins now from Mississippi. Mike Sierra. If you're in Mississippi, call now. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We are taking check-ins now from Mississippi. Call now. KO4CEQ, are you still with us? All right, we will move on from Mississippi and take check-ins from Tennessee. If you're located in Tennessee, Tango November, Tennessee, call now.
Here's Whiskey 4, Bravo Alpha X-Ray in Tennessee.
I got a Whiskey 4, Bravo Alpha X-Ray, QSL.
QSL, name is Tim, Tango India Mike. We're located in Brentwood, Tennessee. This is Manny. Over.
All right, yeah, I'm getting you good here in Raleigh, North Carolina. My name is Phil, KO4HUH. Let's see, I'm going to get you logged in here. Whiskey 4, Bravo Alpha X-Ray. Well, what's going on over there in your neck of the woods, sir? I hope you're having a good night.
Well, so far so good. It's been a good day here today. Son and daughter-in-law came over for a while, and we got to see just this night. And the weather has been cloudy and dreary looking all all day, but it's been probably in the low 40s. It's been rather chilly. And they tell me it's really cold tonight, so we'll have to get ready for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're doing the same thing here in Raleigh. It's looking like a really clear week, but we're nudging down the low of 26 is supposed to hit us Thursday. And the high this week is supposed to be like 52 degrees. Of course, that can change. But otherwise, it's looking clear and cold, so we'll be scraping a little bit of frost off the front windows in the morning when we go back to work, right?
That's exactly right. Well, I'll tell you what, I hope you have a pleasant week, and I appreciate you letting me check here. Sending the dial here in Virginia at a great signal, and I thought I would just fly me to Tennessee and get in there and say hello. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to you all. This is Switch 4, Bravo, X-Ray.
Man, Timothy, right back at you there. Whiskey 4, Bravo, Alpha, X-Ray. I've got you logged in. You are now officially on the AMCON Ham Radio Network's NetLogger roster here. So thank you, sir, for stopping and spending some time with us this evening. And have a great New Year as well. By the way, we do this every Monday evening. If you're familiar with NetLogger, you'll find us on there. You'll find the frequency we're on. So we welcome you back. And also make sure you check out AmericanContingency.com. That is AmericanContingency.com. We're the communications arm of that. And you'll find some good information there that can help you out for any type of emergency you might come across, sir.
Roger that. I sure will. You know, I've been reading a series of books right now that deals with that very topic, and actually that book is set in White Mountain, North Carolina. Fiction, of course, but that's where the story takes place. So anyway, thank you again, 73, and I'm looking at that website right now. I'm going to dig into it and see what we got. 73 W4B8.
Excellent. All right, well, take care, and we're going to move on and see if we can get anyone else from Tennessee to join us on the net. If you are located in Tennessee, Tango November, call now. All right, well, one last call out for Tennesseans to check in to the AMCON Ham Radio Network's VoiceNet Monday evening. Call now from Tennessee. Nothing else heard, but we got a representative of Tennessee logged in tonight. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, let's go and continue to move on to a couple of our other southeast and east coast states here. We are dwelling in the southeast at the moment. Since we're right there in Tennessee, we're going to move up north here and see if we can get any check-ins from Kentucky. If you're located in Kentucky, Kilo Yankee, call now. Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. We are taking check-ins from the state of Kentucky. Call now from Kentucky. All right, I'm not hearing anything from Kentucky at this time. Once again, if anyone is hearing a check-in that I'm not hearing and they're within the sound of my voice, please break in with the relay. I love relays. I like the surprise. So we're going to continue on. However, we're going to shift on over to the East Coast station north of where I reside, North Carolina. And we're going to go ahead and take check-ins from Virginia. If you're located in the Victor Alpha, Virginia, call now. Alpha, Germany 4, Echo Delta. All right, I think I captured an Alpha, Germany 4, Echo Delta, QSL.
Roger, Roger. His name here is Ed, over.
Ed, I've got you like plus 10, 15 on my S-meter here at Raleigh, North Carolina. Coming in really good. How are you this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to stay warm. It's about 31 degrees, and I don't like the cold. I like warm weather, but I guess I have to take what the good Lord gives me. But I guess this is a new year, so I better watch what I say. Over.
Start off on the straight and narrow, buddy. Go ahead and just build a good foundation for 2024, right?
Hey, roger that. Yeah, you got a great signal. I mean, it's clear audio. You're hitting, you're swinging from a 15 to a 20 on this 718.
Well, that's excellent. I'm running barefoot 7300, and I've just been very impressed with this piece of equipment. And I'm running 100 watts on a 80-meter horizontal loop, about 27 feet up in the air. And I'm definitely capturing you well. You're sounding nice and clean here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm running a sloper. High stand is about 28 feet. Lowest end is about 22 foot off the ground, feeding it a 450 ladder line into a MSA tuner. Over.
Well, I got you. That sounds really close to what I'm running. I've got an MSJ auto tanner sitting here I'm staring at right inside my window, and I've got some ladder line feeding up to the feed point of the 80-meter horizontal. Keep it simple, man. Nice balanced feed and loop. They'll work for you in any type of weather.
Yeah, roger. Well, I've had this sloper up for probably a year now. I use a invert Z a whole lot, but it seemed like for this band here, the sloper worked excellent for me. Over.
Yeah, well, you're definitely in a really good invis zone here for me in Wake County for Raleigh, North Carolina. So sounding good. So the weather, you're hitting some low temps here this week if you're right next door to me, because I'm sitting there at like 26 degrees low and a high of 52 this week. You should stay about the same.
Yeah, it's up and down mostly. It's been chilly, and yeah, I'm in a little old town of St. Cloud, Virginia, or Castlewood, Virginia, right on the border of the Clinch River. My antenna is pointed, the lower end is south, and the high end of the sloper is north. Over.
Yes, sir, and that's a good direction for our QSO, that's for sure. So, well, look, man, I appreciate you spending the time with us on the net. If you want to check out our website, please check out AmericanContingency.com. That's AmericanContingency.com. Find a lot of good information there for like-minded people, that are into ham radio and wanting to be prepared for stuff. And so it'll be an interesting 2024. So if you got a chance, check it out, sir.
Okay, I will, and I'll check back if I wrote your name down here and the band, but I need your call. I got Kilo Oscar 4 ? Over.
Well, you got it. That'll work too, because my last four letters are hotel uniform hotel. So you could just shorthand it and put ? there.
Okay. All right, I'll let you get some more there, but you're sounding great up here. Like I said, my antennas must be right on you, because the longer you talk, the louder you get, and the signal's doing great. So have a good evening. Sounding good up here in Virginia, and be safe, and Happy New Year's. And with that, I'll say 73. AG4 Echo Delta clear.
All right, AG4 Echo Delta Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. Pleasure talking to you. 70 right back to you, and have a great New Year as well. So, all right, we got an excellent check-in and conversation from Virginia. I know there's some other Virginians there that are on my older list, so let's see if we can get you to check in. If you're located in Virginia, please call now. I know that voice. Kilo Oscar 4, Uniform Delta X-Ray. Caleb, you are coming in really good and clear here tonight. Boy, you're hitting like +10, and it's just a real good situation for us. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. It looks like, I got the power turned back on the radio tonight, so that's good. It's actually behaving itself. About 36 degrees here, drop off. Up where I was up earlier, we get a little close where he's up in the mountain, but I don't think that's going to turn into anything. Diesel is about $4, $3.99 around here, and gas $2.85 to $2.99 depending on where you get it.
Yeah, we're looking about the same. I mean, I see advertisements for stuff being at $2.89 here, but in Raleigh, at least where I'm traveling today, it's in $2.99 to $3.19. So we got a little bit of a swing. And diesel is still pegged right around $4. I wanted to hang out at 429 for quite a while. Probably it still is at other places, but we're not getting snow or anything down here, Caleb. We're just getting cold, clear weather this week, but we will be scraping some frost off our windshields in the morning because it's getting down to like 26 degrees at least by Thursday, and high is going to be 52. So I'm glad I've got a good collection of merino wool shoes socks because I'll work outside. That is my job. So good hearing from you, Caleb. You kind of, like I said, really good. And thanks for the sit rep there. And 73 to you. Have a good New Year.
73 to you. Happy New Year, well.
All right, we've got some good conversations going on here. Is there anyone else from Virginia that would like to join Caleb and Eddie? Call now. I'm hearing no more check-ins from Virginia. We're at the midpoint here. We're about 29 minutes into the net. You're listening to the AMCON Ham Radio Network's Monday evening voice net on 75 meters. The AMCON Ham Radio Network is a communications arm of American Contingency. We do have a website, AmericanContingency.com. Please go to AmericanContingency.com if you're new to what we're all about. We consist of a nationwide network of community-oriented local groups, and our mission is to inform, equip, and train a class of Americans to be self-reliant, resilient, and prepared for any contingency. A lot of good information on that website. You will come back enriched from it if you go visit. So go ahead, check it out, and we will continue on. We do this every Monday evening, and you will locate us on NetLogger if you want to find out what the frequency is. We use the NetLogger app. Currently, we are obviously 3.91 megahertz, and we announced that. And so, if you want to find us on NetLogger, look up Alpha Hotel Romeo November, 75-meter East Coast voice net. Alpha Hotel Romeo November, 75-meter East Coast voice net. So we do this every Monday evening. You'll be able to find us that way easy enough. And I certainly hope some of the people that have check-ins this evening will come back next week and share some more of their lives with us just a little bit, you know. So anyhow, let's move on. We're going to move on up to the northeast states, and we're going to start off right away taking check-ins from West Virginia. If you're located in West Virginia, call now.
Kilo Juliet 7, Papa Charlie Sierra.
All right, I got a plus 20 Kilo Juliet 7, Papa Charlie Sierra. Lori from West Virginia. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, just doing great, Phil. Thanks for running that as usual. Always appreciate you being here, even on the holidays. That's dedication for you. It's 55 degrees here, and we've got some flurries. Gas is $2.91, and diesel is $3.79. And the word of the week is safety.
There's that word of the week. Excellent. Yes, safety is the word of the week, and you know what? We can use that when the road starts to get this nice layer of that cold, slick stuff on it. We need to be extra safe as we travel to and from work and wherever we got to go. So, yep, I got you there. Let's see. Kilo Juliet 7, Papa Charlie Sierra, got you logged in. All right, so 35 and flurries. I haven't seen any flurries up there. Is it sticking yet?
No, I think it's too warm. We've got more flurries coming tomorrow, but I think the ground is too warm.
Yeah, that's the way it is here. I mean, it usually just turns instantly to mush and then doesn't into water here when it hits. It takes a while. It doesn't really stick until probably about late January, mid-February, when it gets cold enough. The ground gets cold enough here in Raleigh, at least in Wake County, North Carolina. But I look forward to it when it doesn't turn into sleet. But we're bound to get that. Well, look, Lori, Kilo Juliet 7, Papa Charlie Sierra, thanks for coming back to us again for the first net of the New Year's AMCON Ham Radio Network. You're sounding great, and I hope you and your family are doing well. 73.
73.
All right, who else wants to check in from West Virginia? Call now from West Virginia. Kilo Alpha 3 Delta Yankee Lima QSL.
That is correct. Kilo Alpha 3 Delta Yankee Lima. We're in Danville, West Virginia.
All right, I just plugged you into our check-in list. It says your name is Alan. Is that correct?
That is correct. Can I get your call sign and location, please?
Absolutely. Yeah, my name is Philip, and my call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. That's Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. We welcome you to the AMCON Ham Radio Network's Monday evening voice net.
Happy to. Thank you very much.
All right, you got a little situation report for us. What's going on in your neck of the woods? If you got a little, tell us what's going on with the weather and gas if you got time.
Weather was overcast today in the 40s, a little bit of snow flurries, but nothing stuck. Gasoline in our part of West Virginia is kind of odd. Stuff between Maryland and Virginia. We're a 48 rate on anywhere from $2.99 to $3.25.
Yeah, I got you that. I'm located in Raleigh, North Carolina, Wake County, and Wake County really fluctuates. We've got a bunch of smaller towns around the city, and it doesn't take much distance for you to have like a 20 cent gap in the price of gasoline. You see it all over there, but that's not too bad. We'll take that anyhow. But hey, look, thanks, Alan, for spending time with us. I got you logged in, and make sure you check out our website, AmericanContingency.com. If you've got NetLogger capabilities, then just look us up next week. We'll be back. Alpha Hotel Romeo, November, 75-meter East Coast voice net. That's the AMCON Ham Radio Network, the 75-meter East Coast voice net. If you got time at this hour, check off. We'll be going down list of states again. Hopefully you will get you checked in next week too, Alan.
Copy, sir, and I have no idea what even that is. I'm just rolling around in Virginia. Anyway, have a wonderful New Year, sir.
Oh yeah, that's great. You too. That's the purpose of this net. We go down a list of East Coast states. We do Southeast and Northeast states, and we are in the second half of the net, and we're calling for your state. So excellent. I'm glad you took the time to check in. 73. Have a good evening. All right, let's see if we can get anyone else to join us on the net from West Virginia before we move on. We call now from West Virginia. All right, no one checking out from West Virginia. We got two check-ins. That's a good representation for the state. Let's move on east here and get some check-ins from Maryland. If you're located in Maryland, Mike at Delta State, call now. All right, we got a November 1, Juliet, Mike, Charlie, Mike in Maryland. Mike, how are you doing this evening? You know, I was going to say, you do not sound like you normally do, but considering what you were running, that is just really dang impressive. So, good combo. I've got one of those myself and very impressed with what it does, and good stuff. So, it's one of Justin's antennas and 5 watts. Awesome. That sounded really good, Mike. Gotcha. All right, 40 degrees, and yeah, that diesel price is about the same as it's always been. All right, safety also, thank you very much. Word of the week, safety. But yeah, I'm impressed with the signal we got there. It's a good night for 80 meters, but you're maxing out what the antenna in the 6100 can do, and that's just from experience, because I know you're experienced with that stuff. So good job. All right, excellent. QSO with 5 watts. I made a special note of that. 5 watts. Excellent stuff. All right, let's continue on. If there's anyone else from Maryland that would like to check in and join Mike on the net with us, call now from Maryland. All right, nothing else heard from Maryland. Let's move on to another state. We're going to go ahead and go directly north and start taking check-ins from Pennsylvania. If you're located in Papa Alpha, Pennsylvania, and would like to join us on the net, call now. All right, Kilo Charlie 3, Papa November Foxtrot. Jason, how's it going this evening, Jason? Good to hear from you. All right, now that's a situational report. Short and sweet and to the point. Thank you, Jason, for giving us that. $3.39 and going down 10 cents. Well, I hope it continues to go down for you there, KCT, Papa November Foxtrot. And thanks for joining us on the net. And I hope you had a good holiday and Happy New Year to you, Jason. All right, we got you logged in, KC3 PNF on the net logger there. Let's continue to take check-ins from Pennsylvania. If you're located in Papa Alpha, Pennsylvania, call them out. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON AM Radio Network. We're taking check-ins from Pennsylvania. Call now from Pennsylvania. All right, nothing else heard from Pennsylvania. We got KC3 PNF representing Pennsylvania tonight. Let's move on to another state here in the Northeast. Let's take check-ins from Ohio. At this time, we're taking check-ins from Ohio. Call now. This is KO4HUH with the AMCON AM Radio Network. We are taking check-ins from Ohio. Call now from Ohio. All right, nothing heard at this time from Ohio. Let's go ahead and include Michigan. I know we have a regular from Michigan. Maybe we can get him tonight on 80 meters. If you're located in Michigan and would like to join us on the net, call now. All right, Ron, how are you doing? I've got you a good 5'9" plus here in Raleigh, North Carolina. What's swinging up in your neck of the woods? All right, man. I like that gas price, $2.69. So hey, you're coming in pretty dang good. It's surfing a little bit on us, our contact, but heard everything you had to say, and glad you had a good holiday. Looking forward to talking to you some more here this year on these nets. And I'm glad you're representing Michigan for us. And by the way, do you know anyone else up there in Michigan that would like to join you with us on the net? I hear you. Well, look, I've got a good contact with you, and I'm wondering, do you think could you do a bit of a sweep call for me for getting some voices in from the Northeast since you're covering a territory up there? Would you mind doing that? Roger that. Yeah, I could not hear that check-in at all, but I plugged it into QRZ. We got James from Minnesota. Was it Minnesota or Montana, man? I got them all. Yeah, that must be Minnesota, right? Alright, so look, I've got them Kilo 2, Delta Hotel Sierra. I've got them logged in. Let me make sure I did that. I just got them in QRZ. But yes, sir, thank you so much for pulling that check-in from the upper north region, sir. Always a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and make one last shout out for any check-ins from the Northeast states. Let's see. We've got Ron doing an excellent job of pulling in a distant state, K2 Delta Hotel Sierra. Let's go ahead and move to the late check-in phase. We're going to go ahead and call for any check-ins from any of the East Coast states, Southeast and Northeast. Now's your chance. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel with the AMCON Ham Radio Network. Let's get you logged in and call now. One last shout out for the late check-ins to the AMCON Ham Radio Network's Monday evening voice net. Call now from any state, anywhere. All right, I heard November 2, but it kind of faded out. We're getting a little bit of washiness in the band right now, so come again. All right, I'm getting too much static crashes on that last little bit. Let's give it one more try. But I do get that November 2, but I'm not getting the rest of it. So one more good try, sir, please. All right, that's a November 2, and November Charlie Lima, QSL. Well, all right, man. I'm glad we got you checked in here. November 2, November Charlie Lima. I've got you representing New York, and do you go by Dennis? All right. Well, I tell you what, it's very hard to make out anything more than just a couple of phonetics here and there, but my name is Philip from Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. It's Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Uniform Hotel. And I do have you checked into our net. This is the AMCON Ham Radio Network. So we got November 2, November Charlie Lima. Thank you, sir, for taking the time and effort to check in from New York. We've got you from New York. All right, we're starting to struggle with the band here. Let's see if I can make one last shout out before I drop the net or close the net this evening. If you're within the sound of my voice and would like to check into the AMCON Ham Radio Network's Monday Evening Voice Net, call now. Okay, nothing heard. I believe that will be a wrap for this Monday evening net. Appreciate everyone that spent time with us this evening. And the great network of folks here with American Contingency. Please make sure you check out the website. I might be preaching to the choir, but those of you who are on and have already checked in, that found out something new this evening, AmericanContingency.com. That is AmericanContingency.com. We'll give you a wealth of information on how to be resilient and prepared and self-reliant. So make sure you check that website out. We appreciate you spending the time with us this evening. My name is Philip, serving out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Your NCS for this evening. This year we'll be having some alternate NCSs taking over. Looking forward to getting some new, fresh voices on the net this year. So we will make sure that we use NetLogger every Monday evening. You can look us up, Alpha Hotel Romeo November 75-meter voice net. And we will be here again next week as Zulu, 1900 local. My name is Philip, wishing you everyone a fabulous evening, Happy New Year, and hopefully you'll get some good, clean, white snow that doesn't turn into slush too quickly here. But anyhow, let's move on. We are now picking up the frequency. This is KO4AQH, AMCON Ham Radio Network.